What's up, SNA fans? This is Super Ninja Austin back here. And yeah, back to the wrestling news video. Sorry about that. My time was up from using that video, the video thing list. And now we're going to finish off the wrestling news video with the last two wrestling news reports. But covering the next two wrestling news reports. But for now, I'm going to finish off with this one with Bret Hart's reaction of the allegation, the sex trafficking and assault allegation case against Vince McMahon. It says with Bret Hart apologizing to the former WWE referee Rita Chatterton for doubting her when she accused McMahon of assault back in 1986. There came after Mr. McMahon settled with Chatterton in 2022 for millions. Though he continues to deny the allegation. The hitman regretted not supporting her initially, and McMahon paid the end of the legal battle without admitting guilt. Following the interview, Bret Hart texted an additional note to the Slate reporter of Abraham Josephine Reedsman that reads, "I think despite all the issues I ever had with Vince, I know deep down I always respected him, but now knowing what kind of a weirdo he became, I have zero respect for him. I don't know. I don't. I mean, I do not know. I do not think I could ever shake his hand if 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 he extended it too creepy. If he extended it too creepy. Yeah, that's why I meant to say it like. But anyways, the Hall of Famer known for his long history with Vince McMahon. With Vince McMahon has finally severed ties after the recent wave of disturbing accusations against the former Wakaji for the former CEO. What's your thoughts on Bret Hart's comments about this case about Vince McMahon and it lost his respect for it, and he also apologized for the female referee Chatterton of the case with Vince McMahon having a fetish of either sexually assaulting or trafficking or even paying them off to have an affair, whether if they agree with him or not. But let me know all about that in the comments down below. Okay, I'll be right back. 1 minute. Okay, let's go, Bird. This one, the pizza. Okay. Here you go. Okay. Okay, I guess we're gonna end on today's wrestling news with some John Cena news. Is going to be on season 2 coming. With being playing is gonna play as Peacemaker as on his Peacemaker role, I should say. Yeah, my apologies. Like for the staticky, but I should say we got some John Cena news on his role as Peacemaker uh, with uh, with the second season of the series coming out. Like what to expect from what to expect from the series, I should say. Yeah, and it says right here, in recent years, John Cena has established himself as an Hollywood megastar. He is a famous figure in the industry, having appeared like in films like uh, Ar Argyle, what's it called? Argyle or Arg Argo Argyle Argyle? No, it's Argyle. Yeah, Argyle in Fast and the Furious. However, one of his most well-known performances in recent years was as Peacemaker in Suicide Squad. His performance was so impressive that he earned himself a spin-off series of the same name in 2022. However, after season 1 there has been no update on the character or the series until today. The the development of Peacemaker season 2 has been verified by verified by a reliable source, like who is the trustworthy source. It's none other than James Gunn, the CEO of DC Studios. In an update on Threads, an update on Threads, Gunn Gunn said that he had finished writing the screenplay for the upcoming second season of the program. However, soon will it hit television? Hit television. We may not know just yet. After all, the scripts has just been completed. However, one thing is certain: filming will begin shortly. The first season took took a look at Peacemaker following the events of the Suicide Squad movie in 2021. It revolved mostly around John Cena's character pursuing para para parasitic per, what that para parasit parasitic, yeah, that's what it's called, the parasitic butterflies that threaten to take over human bodies in the earth, in an intriguing plot, to say the least. And one can only assume season 2 will provide uh, a similar vibe. And it says right here, there are obviously exciting times for John Cena as he expands his portfolio as a Hollywood megastar. At Aside from Peacemaker, he has a variety of projects coming out this year, and the WWE universe will undoubtedly wait outside cinemas to watch him perform. And what are your thoughts on to the season 2 of Peacemaker being revealed to come out very soon? And when do you think it's going to come out specifically? Let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, it's been over 2 years since the last time since the series been out of Peacemaker, which I remember watching it on my Max streaming service, and it's a very good show. Maybe a little too naughty, like, and too inappropriate for kids to be watching, like with the graphics, with the graphics of, I'll say, of references of sexual content and even violent and too violent and even too violent in general for kids to be watching, like with like too extreme bloody violence, like with them, like with the action, like showing some graphics of like when killing scenes, like they showed some way too extreme violent content on top of like violent content of too much to kids to be watching, looking like it will give it a rated R rating, like automatic R rating on what they show in Peacemaker, what they show in Peacemaker, I should say. Yeah. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below, like, on what your thoughts on the Peacemaker, and are you pumped up to wait and see John Cena making a return onto that role is the superhero, like, which is known as Peacemaker. And yeah, and even at that year in 2022, I also dressed up as Peacemaker, which I posted all over my social media posts, which you can see them right now, which both on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, like, and even TikTok too. Yeah, make sure to check out all on my social media platforms. And also, yeah, let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts on this, and are you happy to see him back in making Peacemaker shows, which we unfortunately couldn't see him any sooner because of that SAG-AFTRA strike, and also no creative plans for them to continue to make the second season. Who's gonna be the next villain? What's Peacemaker gonna do next? What's going to be the story of the origins of the villain that's going to try to take over the city that Peacemaker is currently resigning in. We're going to figure out all that stuff, like, when we go to the next when we figure out what's going to be any of those stuff in second season of the DC series. And for those who have kids around, I would recommend you guys to watch it when they're either not around, or when they're asleep or taking a nap or whatever. So we won't want them to watching this, because for it being too being too violent and inappropriately sexually naughty, I should say. Like, if they ever have that scene again, if you guys know what I mean, if you watched that first episode, of course, which, yeah, I cannot talk about right now because it's very inappropriate. It's supposed to be a family show, and it's very very, 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 very naughty. Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna change the subject and end this video right here over here. And before I do, I want to ask, do you think John Cena is going to make his return inside the ring, especially at WrestleMania? And do you think he's going to get his redemption against Solo Sikoa? Maybe, but we're just going to have to see what's going to happen next between the 16-time GOAT and the Stanford-based company, if he ever makes a return there, like, for this year's WrestleMania, to get some redemption, if I don't get a singles match win. And ever since 2018, like, nearly 6 years since the last time he got a victory win on his own, which we can finally see that at WrestleMania 40, I believe. But yeah, from the press event last night for WrestleMania 40 in Las Vegas, Nevada. And also, which one was your favorite? Which I bet most of you guys would say that wrestling news itself from the from the press event from last night's press event. Let me rephrase that. And I would say that would be my favorite as well out of this list. And I need to start talking about which one was my favorite wrestling news out of this list when I talk about when I'm doing a topic like this, like in the wrestling news video. But yeah, and if you like this video, please make sure to smash that big thumbs up button, subscribe, and click the bell notification icon button so you can be the first one to know when I upload my latest new video. And also make sure to check out my SmackDown review video and my Rampage review, which will have the best friends taking on the Undisputed Kingdom and more other matches and segment that's going to be on the card in the last minute. But we also have SmackDown as well, which we're going to probably see a response from either Cody or The Rock about their encounter from last night's press event. And we'll also have probably have some kind of a face-to-face segment or some kind of contract signing segment with Bayley and Io Sky. And also, and we'll probably will have like someone like the Street Profits taking on the Authors of Pain, because they were supposed to have a 6-man tag match, but it turned into a brawl, and then we also had Scarlett trying to attack Bobby, but luckily he had B-Fab there to help him out to fight off the Doomsday Master, the Doomsday Master's wife, I should say, yeah. And yeah, and we're gonna probably see all that. We're gonna see, and we're also gonna see, and definitely Nick Aldis make a huge announcement on who's Logan Paul's next challenger could possibly be, which we'll probably see whoever this. Which my prediction is whoever's gonna be Logan Paul's next challenger. Yeah, it may be LA Knight, but I believe Kevin Owens will get his rematch, which will have a number one contenders match next week on SmackDown, which Kevin Owens will likely win, and it'll be the week before the go home show, I believe, and then he's gonna beat LA Knight. He's gonna meet Logan Paul at Elimination Chamber, just to have this rematch and have a match at Perth, Australia on the card. Which we're not gonna have neither of the world champions gonna be on the line at the Elimination Chamber event, like neither Rollins, because he's injured at the moment, and we also have Roman Reigns not gonna be scheduled at the Australia show because he thinks he's gonna have the month off until WrestleMania, which that's gonna be the case because he's gonna defend. He rarely defend the title here and there, and I hope hopefully Cody Rhodes finally gets that shot of finishing his story and becoming the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, which will be fully known as WWE Champion. He's going to ditch the Universal Champion because that lineage has been over ever since he unified the belts. And since last year, like when he turned the Universal and WWE Championship into the big golden plates Universal Championship with the WWE logo, of course. Which I think that should be a perfect WWE championship. If it's going to still have the WWE logo in front of it, it should have with some golden plates behind it, like golden material plates right behind the WWE logo. But yeah, let me know also about that in the comments down below if you agree with me on that about that. But yeah, I think we're going to see Kevin Owens getting win. We're going to have we're going to face Logan Paul once again. We're going to. Some say that Gunther won't be there because he's not allowed to be in Australia at this time. But I think he will somehow. They'll work something out for him to be there, and have a good reason to be there. With him facing main event Jey Uso, and he's gonna, and he'll have his match for the Intercontinental Championship there. Just have some extra, and we also have British Strong Style taking on DIY NXT style, well, Triple H's original NXT, with two of them being Triple H's boys, being stars on that show on NXT back in their golden years, in their golden days, they're like the real black and gold days, I should say, and I think that British Strong Style is gonna win, and I hope Hopefully, they will take the titles right off of them, turning those titles into the WWE Tag Team Championship, and we'll do a tournament for WrestleMania 40. Like we're also on the card, which we'll have British Strong Style defend those titles against Pretty Deadly. On the other side, on the Raw Tag Team side, we'll do a tournament. Like winner gets to be determined to face whoever, like for the WWE World Tag Team Championship, the returning World Tag Team Championship, when Triple H will announce that, and the upcoming the upcoming in the upcoming event of either Raw or SmackDown. I'll say Raw, probably Raw side. Like we'll still make that announcement as soon as British Strong Style reforms the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championships into the WWE Tag Team Championship, the original form. That we'll have the gold planet. We'll have it'll be looking like the World Heavyweight Championship, basically. Is that will be all gold, like the Universal, the undisputed WWE Championship. But it'll have the WWE logo right in front of it, or something like that, or even on top. I wouldn't mind to be on top. It'll be their tag team championships, which I think, British Strong Style is going to win because one, DIY has already faced them and they failed, and I'll say, even though I would love to see them win, it's for the second reason. British Strong Style is going to win. They're going to win the tag team titles, and they're going to bring them and be known as WWE Tag Team. With Finn Balor and Damian Priest going to argue at each other, and they're going to eventually split up like at least a week or two later. And this will we'll have Damian Priest as a baby face, and this will they'll have their match at WrestleMania 40, WrestleMania 40, which could be either night 1 or night 2, and I'm not sure if it will be for the Money in the Bank briefcase, which I don't think it will, but I think it will be it'll be like in a dream match that fans would want to see. Like if they're gonna split up, it will be Damian Priest and Finn Balor. But let me know also about that in the comments down below. But I think that's enough for tonight. For today's review of wrestling news. But hopefully y'all have a great Friday evening, and I'll see you all in the next video. Until we meet again, Super Ninja Austin, the assassin, out of here. Bye-bye, my SNA fans. Thank you guys for watching.